20 wilderness survival hacks, counting down to the best one. And every single one is built from the junk already in your pockets. So let's get right into it. 20. A broken zipper is a fishhook waiting to happen. Snap the pull tab off your jacket, pry the loop open, and grind the tip to a point on a rough stone. Bend it back to about 90 degrees. That's a hook. A soda can tab works the same. The fish don't much care what your gear list looks like. 19. A spent brass casing isn't trash, it's a blank. Pound it flat under a rock, work the rim off by bending it till it snaps, then grind the edge down on coarse stone. Trash in, tool out. Quiet protein, the old way. 18. Wet boots by the fire dry slow and stay damp inside. So gather a few solid rocks, heat them at the coals, and drop them down into the boot. Now it dries from the inside out, and a warm boot at dawn is worth more than most people's whole kit. 17. You walked in with your house keys. Those jagged teeth cut like a tiny saw, enough to notch a stick for a trap. Slow, ugly, effective. Same as most things that keep you breathing out here. 16. Can't find tinder? Look down. Cotton and wool both burn, so pluck the loose fibers off your socks into a little nest and throw a spark. So that thing keeping your toes warm becomes the thing that saves your whole night. 15. Mosquitoes hate pine. Crush a fistful of needles and rub the oil on your skin and clothes. Toss a handful on the fire, too, and the whole camp gets a quieter night. Cheaper than a bottle of spray, and it actually drops the little vampires. 14. No blade, no problem, if you find flint. That dull beige rock with the glassy black heart fractures sharp. Crack two together, knock off a flake, and you're holding an edge that'll open a fish or shave a stick. 13. Swap your bootlaces for 7-strand 550 cord before you ever need it. Pull the inner strands for snares and repairs, or yank the whole lace for a bow drill string. Wear your survival kit on your feet. 12. Tuck a birthday candle in your kit. When the lighter's coughing or you're on your last match, pass that dying flame to the wick and buy real time to build the fire right. The trick relighting kind shrugs off wind, too. 11. Most packs hide soft foam in the padding, and most of that foam burns. Cut a chunk, drive your sparks hard into it, and it takes. But the smoke is poison, so light it and step back. Stay alive. Don't huff the fumes. 10. A clear bottle with a fat curve to it is a lens. Angle it so it bends the sunlight to one bright dot on your tinder and hold steady. It's slow, and it's a long shot. When it's that or freezing, you take the long shot. 9. Down to filthy water in a plastic bottle? You can still boil in it over the flame. As long as water inside holds the walls firm, the bottle won't melt. But it leaches chemicals you do not want. So this is the last card you play, never the first. Alive and poisoned beats dead and clean. 8. That same bottle filters too. Cut it in half, punch holes in the cap, and pack the top with moss, grass, and small stones. Pour the swamp water through, and it comes out cleaner. Not clean, cleaner. Then you still boil it. 7. Filthy hands are how you spend 3 days hugging a log. So split a green stick, wedge a pebble in the gap for spring, and you've got chopsticks. Dunk the tips in boiling water and eat without poisoning yourself. 6. Leaving camp but worried about the next fire? Grab a fat lump of charcoal off the dead coals and carry it. Long as you've got a spark, you can wake that charcoal back into a glowing ember down the trail. You're not packing fuel, you're packing the head start that fuel needs. 5. Find an empty soda can and you've got a windproof stove. Cut a tall capital I into the side. Peel the flaps open for a door, then feed tinder in through the gap. Light it. Now you can cook in a downpour at your shelter mouth. 4. A little pre-drilled ferro rod threads right onto a jacket zipper. Riding there is the tab. Looks like nothing. Drag a sharp edge down it, and it throws sparks. The best fire starter is the one sewn to your coat, because you can't ever lose it. 3. Now the dead phone. Pop the screen and back layers off, and under there sits a clean little mirror. Catch the sun in it and flash it at a plane or a chopper. A controlled flash reads as a human, and a human gets a search turned around. 2. Dig into the guts and pull the circuit boards. They're soft, so grind one into an arrowhead, or work an angle along an edge for a small knife that'll cut cloth and shave wood. Then the headphone wire goes out as a snare. Long odds, but odds. 1. Crack the speaker open, and you'll find a small magnet buried behind it. Stroke it down a needle, a hairpin, any little iron sliver, the same direction for a few minutes. Now that sliver is a compass needle. Float it on a leaf in a still puddle, and watch it swing till it locks onto north and south. You've been carrying a survival kit in your pocket this whole time. You just never cracked it open. So the dead brick you were about to leave in the dirt turns out to be the thing that walks you home. If this earns its keep someday, do me the favor now. Subscribe, tap the bell so the next one finds you, and drop a comment with the hack that saved you. Stay sharp.